أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين. People of Gaza, people of West Bank, people of the Palestine everywhere, they performed sabr on the first Nakba 1948. They performed sabr, and the Nakba of 1956 sabr, and Nakba of occupation of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa 1967 they made sabr, and later on 1982 sabr and Shatilla, and Nakba after Nakba, and the last Nakba is attacking Gaza. Since days ago they started to bombard Gaza, throwing rockets. Why? For nothing. 3 Israelis had been kidnapped in West Bank, in the area controlled by Israelis. People of Gaza under siege, they are not involved at all. Not only that, third night of Ramadan, they kidnapped Muhammad Abu Khair from Shafat refugee camp near Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. After Fajr praying, 16 years old, they kidnapped him, they put petrol and they put fire and they burned him alive. Nobody talk about that. But about kidnapping, Allahu A'lam what happened, nobody is responsible. They are bombarding Gaza. But can they break the will? Can they defeat the Palestinians in Gaza? Wallahi la. Wallahi la. Wallahi la. No, no, no. My mother 90 years old, and she said to me, أنا مش خايفة, أنا متوكل على الله. I am not scared. I trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People of Gaza, the only people, when explosion happen, they rush and go to help the injured people. They are not scared from F-16 or from rockets or bombs. They are very strong. Every one of Gaza has the key of his house. One day we will go back, inshallah. The message for the honest people in the world. I am not talking to Barack Obama, useless, hopeless case. I am not talking to David Cameron, hopeless case. Angela Merkel, hopeless case, all of them. I am talking to the honest people of all the world, Muslims and non-Muslims. Support the people of Palestine. Support peace in Palestine. Support justice for Palestinians. Support freedom for Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
The last word. Support people of Gaza by your dua. Wallahi, your dua is more strong than F-16. Your dua is more strong than their rockets, more strong than any army in the world. People of Gaza, they go every day to Taraweeh and Fajr. Masajid are full. They are not scared of anything. They make tawakkul ala Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا النَّصْرُ إِلَّا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ. جزاكم الله خيرا, people of Preston. MashaAllah, always you are supporting Palestine. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Just to give you an understanding of what Sheikh does in the month of Ramadan. Yesterday he was in Cork, he drove to Dublin, and today he came to Manchester. He came here to Preston, and now he's going to drive to Grimsby. So mashallah, jazakallah once again for attending here, Sheikh. We would like to thank all the speakers that have spoke today passionately about the Palestinian cause. But it's now time to turn this awareness, the points that were mentioned earlier, into action. How can we do this? Because there's many ways of doing this. First and foremost, as mentioned by the Maulanas, is to supplicate to the Almighty, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and make dua to alleviate the suffering of the Palestinians, to give them patience and to give them strength. Ameen. Secondly, to continue giving financial aid to the charities working on the ground. As mentioned, we have Abu Muhammad here. He's from Interpol. This charity works directly on the ground in Gaza. Now you may have seen some people here with some buckets, some white buckets. So it's a humble request for everyone to make sure they donate generously to Interpol before they leave. Interpol also sends medicine as well to Gaza. Okay, the website, as the brothers mentioned, is www.interpol.org. Thirdly, we can let our MP know He's already here and he's spoken. But we can also let him know and write to all our MEPs to tell them that we want a stop to arms sales to Israel, to raise this in Parliament. Israel must also be held responsible for its war crimes. And we want peace and justice for the people of Palestine, as there is no peace without justice. No peace without justice.
No peace without justice.
No peace without justice.
No peace without justice.
No peace without justice.
No peace without justice.
Also, we can write to the supermarkets to stop selling illegal produce from the occupied territories. We need to be very careful when buying our products that we don't purchase anything that's been made from the illegal settlements, such as dates, fruits and vegetables. And also, as mentioned before, we have the rise of social media in terms of communicating information to each other. Please continue to spread the message via social media such as WhatsApp, Facebook and Twitter. Fill the petitions that get sent around and continue to be active with social media for the sake of Palestine. And together, collectively, we can all make a change, inshallah. We thank you all for braving the weather and attending today to this demo. We can only apologize if some of you couldn't hear. But just before we go and before we disperse safely away, we'll do some more chanting and then we will go, inshallah. So once again, the familiar one. Free, free Palestine!
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 Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
We shall never let you die!
We shall never let you die!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
We don't want your bloody war!
We don't want your bloody war!
5, 6, 7, 8!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Stop the killing! Stop the hate!
Stop the killing! Stop the hate!
Israel, Israel, you will see!
Israel, Israel, you will see!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the rivers to the sea!
From the rivers to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Stop the killing! Stop the crime!
Stop the killing! Stop the crime!
Israel out of Palestine!
Israel out of Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
From Iraq to Palestine!
From Iraq to Palestine!
Israel, you can't hide!
Israel, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Black, red, green and white!
Black, red, green and white!
For Palestine, we're gonna fight!
For Palestine, we're gonna fight!
Israel, USA!
Israel, USA!
How many kids have you killed today?
How many kids have you killed today?
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Make some noise for the people of Gaza! Jazakallah, that's the end of the demo rally. Jazakallah for everyone for attending.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!